3 sheets of paper covered with numbers have protected a fortune potentially worth tens of millions of dollars for over a century. Each cipher contains hundreds of mysterious numerical sequences that have puzzled experts for generations. The mystery centers on numerical ciphers that supposedly reveal the location of an enormous treasure buried somewhere in Virginia. These sequences represent a notable unsolved puzzle in American history. Modern computer analysis and advanced cryptography continue working on these codes that have resisted solution since the 1880s. The discovery might instantly transform whoever solves the remaining codes from ordinary person to multimillionaire, making this a remarkably accessible treasure hunt in American history. The story emerges from the 1880s when a pamphlet titled The Beale Papers appeared containing 3 complete numerical ciphers. According to the publication, these codes described the location and contents of a treasure buried decades earlier near Lynchburg, Virginia. The pamphlet revealed that someone had successfully decoded one of the 3 ciphers using the Declaration of Independence as a key. By numbering each word in the declaration sequentially, then matching cipher numbers to corresponding words, a clear message emerged, describing incredible wealth. The decoded message detailed the treasure contents: massive quantities of gold and silver accumulated over several years of mining operations. Current precious metal prices suggest this fortune could be worth tens of millions of dollars. But the successful decoding created as much frustration as excitement. The same method that worked perfectly for the second cipher failed completely when applied to the first and third codes. Different encoding systems apparently protected different information. This breakthrough launched one of America's most persistent treasure hunts. The decoded cipher proved the system was real and revealed substantial treasure value, but the location remained locked within the unsolved first cipher. The cipher system showed sophisticated mathematical precision. Each number in the sequences corresponded to words in source documents, creating messages readable only by someone possessing the correct key texts. The successful decoding of the second cipher demonstrated that the system worked exactly as designed. Historical analysis reveals the time frame described in the decoded cipher aligns with major mining discoveries in Western territories during the early 1800s. Gold rushes and silver strikes in regions like Colorado and New Mexico created the opportunities described in the treasure story. The geographical setting adds credibility to the mystery. During the early 1800s, Virginia's landscape provided numerous secure locations suitable for hiding large quantities of precious metals. Dense forests, natural rock formations, and remote valleys offered ideal conditions for concealing valuable caches. Modern computer analysis has revolutionized Beale cipher research. Advanced statistical algorithms examine the numerical patterns, searching for clues about the source documents used for the unsolved codes. These analyses reveal subtle mathematical signatures that might indicate the type of texts serving as cipher keys. Cryptographic software can now test thousands of potential key documents simultaneously. The process involves digitizing historical texts from the early 1800s era, numbering their words systematically, and checking whether any combination produces coherent English messages when applied to the unsolved ciphers. Machine learning algorithms identify statistical anomalies within the cipher numbers that suggest characteristics of the unknown source documents. These analyses indicate the first cipher might be based on a longer text than the Declaration of Independence, possibly a book or extended document available during the 1820s. Ground-penetrating radar surveys in Bedford County, Virginia, have detected metallic anomalies consistent with buried metal objects. While none have revealed the Beale treasure, these discoveries demonstrate how quickly modern technology could verify any location decoded from the first cipher. Recent advances in pattern recognition software have revealed previously unnoticed mathematical relationships within the cipher sequences. These discoveries suggest the unsolved codes might use multiple source documents or employ more complex encoding variations than originally understood. Contemporary treasure hunting employs multiple technological approaches beyond pure cryptographic analysis. Satellite imagery analysis identifies geological features that match clues within the decoded second cipher, potentially narrowing search areas before exact coordinates are revealed. Database searches compile documents, books, and texts available in early 1800s America, creating comprehensive libraries of potential cipher keys for systematic computer testing. This approach assumes the source documents would have been readily accessible. During the period when the codes were created, Collaborative online projects coordinate worldwide cipher-breaking efforts, allowing researchers to share analysis tools and avoid duplicating failed approaches. These crowdsourced investigations dramatically expand the scope of simultaneous solution attempts. The mystery deepens, with discoveries of additional numerical sequences that might represent variations or extensions of the original 3 ciphers. Some researchers believe the published codes represent only part of a larger cryptographic system designed to protect the treasure location through multiple layers of security. Archaeological evidence supports the possibility of significant buried deposits in the Virginia region. Historical records document various treasure burial activities during periods of conflict and uncertainty, establishing precedent for the type of cache described in the Beale mystery. Professional cryptographers continue studying the unsolved ciphers as examples of early American cryptographic techniques. The mathematical sophistication required to create functional cipher systems during the early 1800s represents advanced knowledge that adds credibility to the treasure claims. The enduring appeal lies in the combination of intellectual challenge and potential reward. Unlike treasure hunts requiring expensive equipment or dangerous expeditions, solving the Beale ciphers demands analytical thinking and access to historical documents. Modern computational power brings unprecedented capabilities to cipher analysis. Quantum computing developments might eventually provide the processing strength needed to break complex codes that resist traditional cryptographic approaches. The accessibility of the Virginia location makes verification of any solution relatively straightforward. Unlike remote treasure sites requiring significant travel and specialized equipment, the Beale treasure supposedly lies within reasonable distance of established communities. Recent developments include artificial intelligence applications specifically designed for historical cryptographic analysis. These systems can process vast amounts of textual data while testing multiple encoding theories simultaneously, potentially discovering solutions that human analysis might miss. The mathematical precision of the ciphers continues to convince experts that they are cryptographic work. It's not elaborate fiction. The successful decoding of the second cipher provides hope that valid solutions may exist for the remaining codes. Each failed decoding attempt eliminates potential approaches while contributing data to the overall understanding of the cipher systems. This systematic elimination process gradually narrows the possibilities, bringing researchers closer to identifying the correct source documents and methods. The treasure hunt continues, attracting new generations of researchers drawn by the intellectual challenge and life-changing potential reward. Advancement in cryptographic technology and historical research increases the probability of breakthrough discoveries. The mysterious sequences remain unchanged on the page. Within these numerical arrangements and hundreds of others lies the key to locating one of America's vast hidden fortunes. Somewhere in Virginia, 3 coded messages continue protecting a fortune potentially worth tens of millions of dollars, waiting for the right combination of technology, historical knowledge, and analytical insight to reveal their secrets. The breakthrough could happen tomorrow, next year, or decades from now. But until someone cracks the code, the Beale treasure remains one of America's most tantalizing unsolved mysteries, protected by mathematics and hidden by time.